All right, folks. First tornado warning just popped up. So let me turn my TV down so y'all don't hear it. But I want it loud enough that I can hear it in case a tornado warning goes off here. Although I'll see it on radar first. But this tornado just popped up. And this is in Nebraska. Guys, you gotta realize though, with 60-mile-an-hour winds, these things are gonna be hauling. And then any winds that they produce, if they're moving 60 and then they've got outgoing winds, they're gonna be, the winds alone are gonna tear some stuff up. I gotta check something. I don't think I titled this. Seen the radar just update. Keep an eye on this hail core. So it's went up, it was quarter inch, now it's half-inch hail. So the hail core is getting bigger. And I launched my browser and make sure my stream title was right. Alright, radar indicated near Camel around 135, Braden around 140, Roseland and Holstein around 145. And as in all tornado precautions, get in the basement. Radar just updated. "13 knots. I'm not sure where the tornado's at in this. Unless they think it's hard to tell. Too close to the radar. Must be right here. I don't see an inflow notch. Got some pretty good hail in it though. Let's check something. See how much that moved in one update? Gives you a pretty good idea how fast they're moving. Can I click on one of these to see see how fast they're moving? Yeah, 87 knots. That cell's moving at 87 knots. I'm actually surprised this is the only tornado warning right now. That's a pretty good squall line. I want to zoom out a little bit because I want to see what it's doing down here. No, 66 mile an hour wind. The green and yellow dots are storm chasers, yo. Shall we put it in motion? That way you guys can see what it looked like before this all started. Well, there's the first mezzo that I've seen. So there's rotation right there. It's too close to the radar though. I'm getting radar clutter. .72 mile an hour wind. 61 mile an hour. 75 mile an hour wind. Excuse me, I got hiccups. I'm wondering if that's what it thinks is a hellcore. Maybe that's not dust that these winds are picking up. If it's blowing dust into the air. You guys hear the wind outside? I got my headphones on and I can hear the wind. Oh, did they extend it? This one just popped up. Alright, severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornado was located near over Roseland or 13 miles southwest of Hastings, moving northeast at 75. Just the speed of this storm is going to tear stuff up. Definitely tree limbs are going to get knocked over. I'm out of coffee, damn it. I need a radar that's not as I need a close radar, but not that close. And there really isn't one. Let's see how this radar looks. That's not bad. Trouble is, it's not showing all winds towards though. I'm missing a box. Should be another box in there. These are all wind reports. +60. That's not the same one, y'all. That's a different one. Severe thunder producing a tornado was located near Blue Hill. We're 17 miles south of Hastings, moving northeast at 75. Check this other one. This is the one, yeah, over Roseland. 13 miles southwest of Hastings, moving northeast at 75. See how much that moved in one update? That's how much it moved in 5 minutes. Because I think updates are every 5 minutes. Oh, here we go. They popped another one up. All right, here we go. This is how the storms on the 10th started. 2 or 3 here and there, and the next thing I knew, there was 15. And I got off too early because they were still going when I got off, when I quit streaming. And that video, I uploaded that video to YouTube, y'all. So if you want to see the radar images for the December 10th tornadoes, it's on YouTube. I don't know if I have a YouTube command or not. Nope, I don't. Or is it, did I make it Y2? Well, let's try YT. Nope, I didn't. All right, let me go get. Hey, Karen. How are you doing? Hopefully these storms are not going to be a repeat of the 10th. But these storms are already moving at 60 miles an hour. And this is how the December 10th storm started out. Yep, more naders. And what makes these even worse is we've got wind gusts of 60 miles an hour before these storms even get to us. So that's going to make them even. So they're going to be moving, like these particular cells are moving at 70 miles an hour. So if they kick down a tornado, it's not going to be good. I think this updates every 3 minutes. So that's how much that storm moved in 3 minutes. That last update. Well, here, put it in motion. So each update's 3 minutes apart. So let's go stop. So that's 3 minutes. That's how much it moved in 3 minutes. So see that front ledge right there? When I click it, that'll be a 3-minute update. So it moved quite a few miles in just a couple of minutes. Right now we got 3 active. Oh, this one here, TORR is 1 reported on the ground. There's actually a tornado reported on the ground. That radar's too close though. There's the radar right there. So this tornado, Adams and Clay. So this one is the tornado one that's reported. Near Ayer, or 14 miles south of Hastings, moving northeast at 75. So this was reported on the ground. Where the hell's Hastings at? I'm not seeing Hastings on the, must be 2 miles. There's Hastings right there. So it said southeast, but it's actually southwest. Did I read that wrong? "14 miles south of Hastings." Okay. So they're talking about this one. That's practically right over the radar site, just north of it. Time to move. Yeah, perhaps I hear you, buddy. These are in Nebraska right now. Hastings, Nebraska. There's one report. TORR is reported on the ground. TOR is radar indicated. TORR is reported. And then TORE is damaging tornado on the ground. That's the difference. So this is a reported tornado on the ground. 14 miles south of Hastings. Moving northeast at 75 miles an hour. No, I haven't talked to AR. Not since he started working his security job. We were going to get together and play some COD, and we never did. Guys, what this right radar shows is wind speeds. It's showing 58 knots wherever my mouse cursor is. 64 knots. See, if I mouse over an area, the speed's down here. So that's showing 62 knots. 34 knots. One is towards and one's away. The negative number's away. So green's away. Red is towards. And then you combine the two. So, example, if this was 60 and this was 60, that'd be 120 knot winds. I ain't too sure that what this thinks is hail cores is dust. I think the winds are kicking up dust. And white in a hail core is never good. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, for farm sim? I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can see, keep an eye on this other one. I've got two friends that are actually out in Nebraska right now. They're actually on the road chasing. I can't chase on the road anymore. I don't have a license. My disability doctor took my license. Told the state I was physically unfit to drive. That sucks. I don't like my radar being that close to the storm though. Go back to this one. The other radar is too close. I can just click on that and it'll move me to the closest radar. Which is, oh, that's Hastings radar. See the purple though? That's radar clutter because it's so close. Radars can't look straight up. Here's the radar right here. I should have ate before I started the stream. I'm drinking a lot of coffee. I woke up at 3 a.m., y'all. My front door blew open and slammed shut and it woke me up. My screen door. Oh, another tornado. Warning just popped up for this cell. What's the status of this one? Producing a tornado was located over Hanson or 7 miles north of Hastings, moving northeast at 70. And as always, though, guys, do your tornado precautions. Me, personally, my tornado precautions is underground. I think the severe weather is over the high risk areas. Supposed to be Iowa and part of Missouri, but I think they kicked off a little earlier than they thought they were gonna. Now, guys, if you see these green and yellow dots move, those are spotters. Those are actually storm chasers and spotters. So it updates when the radar updates. See that green dot? That's a chaser. And if he's live, there's their web link. where am I? Here I am right here. That's me. That is me. You guys hear my front door rattling? My radar is screwing up. Oh, no, they just canceled one. They canceled the tour. T-O-R-R. What size hail's this got? An 1.25 inch hail. So it's got a pretty good updraft. As a rule, guys, the bigger the hail, the bigger the updraft, the bigger the tornado is going to be. 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches. That storm that went through Kentucky on the 10th, at one point on radar, the hail core got up to 3.5 inches. The hail size. And I streamed that night too. That's actually archived on YouTube. That's what I was going to do. I was going to put a YouTube link up because I thought I had one, but I don't. So I'll put my YouTube link up. Let's see here. So we want to command add YouTube. All right, make sure I spelled everything right. All right. So exclamation YT should bring up my YouTube link now. Yep, it does. So the 10th, December 10th video is over on my YouTube. It's 3.5 hours long. And I quit early because it was still going after I went to bed. Like 3 a.m. is when I went to bed that morning, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, another one just popped up. And it's a reported on the ground. So this one's a reported tornado on the ground. Let's click on it and find out where. A severe thunderstorm could produce a tornado was located over Trumbull, 9 miles northeast of Hastings, moving northeast at 70. Well, it says TORR, but then it says it's radar indicated, and that's not what TORR means. This one is... Oh, this is it. At 2:01 p.m., a confirmed tornado excuse me, was located over Donovan, or 10 miles south of Grand Island, moving northeast at 70. So this is the one that's reported. And I'd say that's probably it right there. Right here where this hook is. Ah, wrong radar, damn it. They're getting a little stronger down here, and they're actually going a little farther south. They were staying north of I-70, now they're not. This has got mezzo in it. We got some circulation down here as well. I've been good. How you been, Death? Keep an eye on these tornadoes right now. This one's radar indicated, this one's reported on the ground. So this one's on the ground, this one's radar indicated. These are in Nebraska right now. And they're west of me, moving towards me. I'm over here. So these that get down, these down here can probably, these can reach me. These are too far north. So if they start popping tornadoes down here, then I need to be concerned. Unless they do what they normally do after the sun goes down and they turn more easterly. So anything on the Kansas-Nebraska line and south, I would be concerned about. And that's me right there. That green dot is me. Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm on COVID protocol right now. I come off Monday. I'm not sure how I got it. I haven't been out of this house in 4 years. The only thing I can think of is I got it from the mail. Oh, here we go. Emergency management reported tornado within line. No other details. In line of what? Oh, within this line. Okay, I get it now. Within this line of cells. So this one's actually been reported by emergency management. So they're going to pop another warning somewhere in here? Or is it part of this? So this was reported by a emergency management. I can't remember because it started out, the 10th December storm started out this way. When I was a teenager, I got to see twins. And they were about a mile and a half from my house. And then when I was a storm chaser, I happened to be home that day and I heard a train and I'm like, wait a minute, there's no trains around here. I run out the front door, run around to the back side of my house because the winds were blowing to the back of my house. So I figured the tornado had to be over that way somewhere. So I run around the back of the house and it blew an antenna off my roof and it missed me by feet. And just as I realized I just got missed by the antenna, I looked up and about half a mile to my west, a tornado crossed the highway. I ran back in the house, called the town to my east and told them, hey, there's a tornado headed your way. And I lived 7 miles out of that town. We ended up going, it went to the south of town and then crossed over the interstate and hit a trailer park. And there was no, it was, well, they sold trailers. And there was no trailers left. They were gone. They found some of them over a mile away. We just picked them up and moved them. Now, I've seen all kinds of tornado damage. I've seen 2x4s go through concrete and it didn't splinter the 2x4. All right, this got up to 2-inch hail now, ain't it? Or 3-inch hail. 2-inch. 2-inch hail, guys, so that hail core is getting big. Like I said, the bigger the hail, the more apt it is to produce a tornado, because that's a major updraft. Oh, you're in Australia. You still get them though, right? Because I know you get thunderstorms. Actually, I watched a video on YouTube the other day of a thunderstorm. I think it was Australia. Yeah, it's rare for us to get tornado. Well, it's not rare. We average about 10 tornadoes a year in December. But that's for the whole continental U.S. So we've had that many in one day, which was the 10th. So we got that record beat already. Well, they're issuing a thunderstorm warning out in front of this. I'm using the old color system, y'all. I'm back to tornadoes red, warning thunderstorms yellow. With a new color system, it's thunderstorms are red, tornadoes are purple. I'm an old chaser. I went back to the old colors. Like I said, guys, these green and purple, green and yellow dots, those are chasers. So you'll see these dots move if they're on the move, they'll move. My dot is over here. Where's my town at? Oh, wait a minute. Did it not update? Oh, there it is. There's my dot. That's me. That is me. Oh, we got 3 tornado warnings now. I'm seeing them here, but they're not popping up here. And they're all Nebraska. So they're north of this line right here. So somewhere in here, there's 2 more warnings, but I'm only seeing 1. The radar hasn't updated yet. The warnings have updated, but the radar hasn't updated. Guys, I'm going to step away and make some coffee real quick. And we'll be right back. Mute my mic so you don't hear me taking my headphones off. Like I said, we're going to make some coffee and we'll be right back. When I got up, y'all, you probably saw me look at the TV. It says tornado watch till 8 p.m. for my area. And that's what I was looking at when I got up because I didn't know for how long. So it looks like we're down to 1 tornado warning right now. And these are the ones I want to keep an eye on because these can come to me and see what their path is. No. Like I said, normally in my area, around darkish, when the sun goes down, storms in my area have a tendency to turn and go more easterly. There you just seen the Chase network update. What's the hail core doing? Down to under 2 inches. Zoom out a little bit because I want to keep an eye on the southern edge. Make sure it's going to stay out of my area. And my copy's done, so we'll be right back. I just heard the copy pot kick off. All right, we're back. Fresh cup of coffee. See what the storms are doing. Oh, got another reported tornado here. What do we got here? Tornado on the ground. Something, I can't read that. I can't tell about the fifth ground. Oh, per emergency management. So one was reported there, one was reported there. I'm not getting any velocity. I'm not showing anything going away. Switch radars. There we go. What I'm looking for is green against red. Here's the radar site. Man, I can hear the wind outside blowing, outside my door. Well, they just popped up a bunch of thunderstorm warnings. These are wind warnings. 61 mile an hour. No, I haven't, Des. I played it for an hour. Come to the conclusion that I can play FS-19, download 3 mods, and I'll have FS-22. So I haven't played it. I converted, I modded some harvesters and some trailers, and that's about all I've done. I mean, I can launch 19, download 3 mods, and I'll have FS-22. True story, though. Am I lying? If you download seasons, precision farming, and production, you got FS-22. And if I hadn't pre-ordered FS-22, I would have asked for a refund. Something updated because I saw something move on the map. Put it in motion, see what they're doing. So that's how it started. It started out one little one, and then 3 popped up. Now we're down to 1 again. So that first, this one was at 1:30. That was at 1:30 Central Time. That was the first one that popped up. Oh, what's this? We got a fire down here. Where's that at? Doesn't say where. Oh, go Kansas. Well, that's not good. I didn't see that before. This is dust. Visibility less than 1/8 of a mile due to dust, blowing dust. Half mile up there due to dust. This outline right here that you see, that's the special alert. So this is the high risk area right here. The bullseye is right, well, can't really show you here, but all of Iowa, And the north of Missouri, north of I-70, is all under high risk. I don't think the Weather Service thought they were going to start this early. They thought it was going to be more of a night event. Hey, Shawnee. How goes it? I put this in motion because I wanted to see what it's doing down here. See, it's back building. It's back building down here. See how it's moving northeast, but yet it doesn't go above that line? So it's back building as it moves. So this is just going to get longer and longer and longer. Here, I'll put the bottom right along the line. So see, it's just getting longer because this is moving north, east. There must be a low right here. See how this is coming around? I'd say the low is probably rotating right here, low pressure. And that's why this is wrapping around on the backside. So there's a low right here. Low spin counterclockwise. Yeah, I was going to say, that wasn't there earlier. Oh, here's another one. Look at all these fires popping up in Kansas. That's not good, y'all. With 60-mile-an-hour winds, that's not a good combination. So I'm guessing it's power lines. Power lines are going to have set these fires out in Kansas. Here, let me stop this so I can read it. House on fire. Oh, shit. That's not good. So that one's a house fire. These are high wind dust warnings, is what the yellow ones are. These are tornadoes on the ground, reported on the ground. I was going to say something, Shawnee, but I forgot what I was going to say. Something I seen on your Facebook page. You get a new vehicle or something because you changed your profile picture, and I thought you were standing in front of a vehicle or something. I can't remember. I'm getting old. First thing to go is your memory. Oh, all the tornado warnings are gone. Yoo-hoo! Wait and see what happens next. Like I said, guys, my video from 10 December is on my YouTube. I think it says 10 December. I'm trying to remember how I titled it. I think it says 10 December 21 tornado outbreak. GRLevel 3 radar data. I started streaming as soon as the first tornado warning popped, which is what I did today. And that's what, when I put this in motion, that's what you'll see. It's the first tornado right there. That was the first tornado warning that popped. So in an hour, this is how much the storm's moved in an hour. From there to about right there, I think is where it ended up at. Yeah, so from there, where it started to where my mouse is now, that's how far the storm's moved in an hour. $55 minutes. Well, 58 minutes. I've been streaming 58 minutes. I don't like seeing these fire things popping up, though. Especially in this high wind. Alright, every time I see a warning box, I freak out. So I gotta stop this from... Like I said, guys, anytime I'm streaming weather, if you're in that tornado warned area, let me know and I will zoom into that area. Oops, another one just popped up. So this one is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Hordeville, or 18 miles northwest of York, moving northeast at 70. I'm trying to... Oh, so he at 8:10 UTC, which would be... That would be at 2:10. So this guy reported a tornado at 2:10 p.m. Central. I have a UTC clock on my... See? I don't know if you see that or not. Yeah, I have a UTC clock and a local clock on my computer. I'm a flight simmer, so I have a UTC clock. So what am I? I'm 5 behind. I'm 6 behind. I'm 6 behind UTC. So I'm UTC minus 6. Damn. Yeah, it's UTC is... Well, it's 08:35 p.m. UTC. Or Zulu, I mean. Did I read that right? I don't have my glasses on, y'all. I'm having a little trouble reading. Yeah, it's 08:35 p.m. Zulu. So you're... What do you use? Zulu +2? I'd make you Zulu +2. I'm Zulu -6. The coffee's tasting awfully good, y'all. And I haven't ate today. I'm going to regret it later. '07. Oh, you're a day ahead. You're a day ahead. So you're like Zulu plus. You're like Zulu +12, aren't you? Or +10? Because it's 08:30 p.m. Zulu. So you're like +13. You're Zulu +13? No, wait a minute. What did I say it was? Yeah, it's 8 p.m. So you're +11. Am I right? I don't know. Yeah, because it's 8 p.m. Zulu. 8:30 p.m. Zulu. Why does it keep giving me the... Oh, I'm on my radar, that's why. Yeah, it's 8:30 Zulu. So you're 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we are too. Yeah, we are Zulu -6, and then whenever time switches back, we're Zulu -5. Yeah, Greenwich Mean Time +9. Well, Greenwich Mean Time is Zulu, is it not? Zulu is ±0. That's what Zulu is from GMT. It's ±0. And Zulu is flight time. All your flight schedules are based on Zulu because it's universal. Oh, another tornado popped. Tornado warning, rather. 2 of them popped. So they extended this one and issued this one. And this one's showing 60 knot winds. Hmm. It's got a 1.75 inch hail in it too. So it's got a pretty good updraft. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Radar updated because I just seen this move up. And then this one updated because I saw it move. Oh, they issued another warning. That's what it was. They extended this thunderstorm warning. Looks like the storms are getting stronger as they move above I-70. I think that's I-70, isn't it? Yeah, that's I-70. So this is Kansas, this is Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri. So all the action's going on in Nebraska right now. You know what? I'll show this and then I'm going to turn it off. But I am right here. That is me. If I zoom out, that's where I'm at. So they're quite a ways away from me right now. That is my spotter dot. Now I'm going to go in there and turn it off. I remember how. I don't remember how to do it. Oh, here it is. Turn the spotter network off, kind of clean the map up. Look how decluttered it is. Oh, I can do this too. Go back in here and turn road signs off. Wow, that cleaned it up a bunch. That cleaned it up a bunch. And then I can do this. Turn thunderstorm warnings off. It cleaned it up even more. Look how clean that map is right now. Oh, it still shows me as a red dot though. Right there. Because I'm in GPS mode. So there's my red dot. Yeah, Zulu +9. What other country? There's another country that when they switch time, it's in a half-hour increment. Is it Greenland? Yeah, I just saw a video the other day on Facebook and they were talking about some other country. I don't remember what it is, but when they go to daylight savings, that it's only a half-hour difference. I don't remember who it was. I just seen a box go away. So one of these is getting ready to drop. What I'm seeing down here is not corresponding with my map. It's confusing me, which doesn't take a whole lot. Excuse me. I've got 4 down here and 3 up here. I just seen the map update. So which one of these is wrong? Is this wrong or is this wrong? I'm about to have Tim to get up and open the door. I'm hot. I live in a quadplex, you all. And I've got an elderly lady that lives behind me and another one that lives over here in this apartment behind me. And they have a tendency to keep their heat up. So I'm sitting here burning up right now and my heat's off. They're roasting me. I might get up. I'm gonna have to get up and open the door. So I'm almost sweating. I am sweating. So did they extend? Yeah. Oh, look at that hail core. I hope that's a hail core and not debris. There is some circulation right there. See the circulation? That is circulation. All right, I see. I thought that because like I said, I saw that on Facebook somewhere. They talked about there was only a half-hour difference. I don't remember what I was watching on Facebook though. So yeah, that is the circulation where there's bright green against bright red. So there's circulation right there. I don't really see it here unless they think this is right here. But I can see it right here as well. These are two different boxes. So there's one here, and I'm guessing this one used to be down here somewhere, and it's moved up here. So there's circulation there, circulation there, circulation there, circulation there. Yeah, I gotta get up and open the door, guys. I'm burning up. Sorry for the noise. I'm not gonna mute it. It is blowing out there, let me tell you. As I said earlier, guys, TOR is radar indicated. TORR is spotter reported, and TORE is tornado emergency tornado on the ground, destructive tornado on the ground. So if you ever see a TORE down here, you need to be underground. Actually, I don't. If you're under tornado warning, you need to be underground. Period. That's my belief. Because I've seen two before go through stuff they shouldn't go through. That's why I think you need to be underground. And guys, I do smoke on camera. All I can say is if you don't smoke, don't start. Because you spend the rest of your life trying to quit. Well, I might smoke if my lighter will work. Uh-oh. Zippo, send me a new wick, please. So have these switched radars yet? Let's go to this radar. Which one are we on? Oh, we are on this one. Nope, we're not on that one. We're going on that one. So I switched to this radar. There's a meso indicator. Radar just updated because I've seen it move north. Can you guys hear that wind? We're getting wind gusts up to 60 knots here. And it's supposed to go, I forgot what they said. I forgot what it was. We were under wind advisory noon to 8 p.m. I think. And our tornado watch expires at 8 p.m. Heard a car go by. You guys can't see out the front door, can you? Nope. So you do, what games do you play, Death? I know I watched you, but I don't remember what you play. I was going to do some iRacing today, and then these tornadoes started popping up, and I'm like, I'm streaming weather today. The tornado outbreak the other day, that's on my YouTube, exclamation YT. So anytime I stream to Twitch after 24 hours, I can upload it to YouTube. Still hot. I can't go shirtless because then I'll get a Twitch hit. I know what I can do. I can highlight your name. Hit Control C. Type exclamation SO Control V. And it'll tell me what you played last. City Skylines, eh? Well, you're welcome. I did it to see what you played last. Because it plays a short clip of the last game you played, or it's supposed to. It's a little script you can download and make it a browser source. Anytime you do a shout out, it'll play a short clip. Oh, I played AZ on Outlaw's server. Actually, I helped him set up the server. I haven't played it since they've added AI combatants now, which is going to make empty servers a lot more fun. They did that right after Deadside come out. I wonder where they got the idea from. Uh, Let me find the link. Go to twitch.guru and it's on there. It's search for shoutout script. Actually, I think I can do it. Let me just bring up my OBS and I'll just paste it in here. All I gotta do is click on this, click on edit. Yeah, you can't post links. Where do I gotta go? Go to properties. Oh no, it's done by name. So yeah, you gotta go. Just replace the channel name with your channel name. There you go. So replace Modding Unlimited with your channel name, and that's the script. You're welcome. And then change the, if you want, right now it's set to play a 10-second clip, muted. That way you don't get DMCA hits. So if you want to play a longer clip, just change the 10 to a different, like 15, 20, or whatever. But like I said, mine are muted so I don't get DMCA hits. And I don't know what that's under. What is that under? Yeah, mute. Yeah, it's under, yeah, twitch.guru is where I got it at. Too much coffee. I'm going to have to get up and take a break. Well, we've got no TORRs or no TOREs, so. Yeah, that Kentucky storm on the 10th, we had like, I think at one time I had like 10 TOREs, tornado emergencies. We had 18 tornado warnings, and 8 to 10 of them were tornado emergencies. But they said that tornado that popped up in Arkansas and went through Missouri, Tennessee, and Kentucky was over 200 miles long. Or it tracked for 200 miles. They were saying, at one time they were saying 250 miles. I don't know what they finally decided it finally tracked, but if it tracked, I think 219 was the record. And that was in 1925, I believe. That the longest tornado track was 219 miles. I'm trying to remember off the top from memory, y'all, so don't quote me on it. But I know 219 was the longest before. Yeah, go into OBS or whatever you're running and set up a browser source and paste that in there as your browser source. And just call it shoutout clip or something. And then whatever command you want to run, or exclamation SO, I think is what shout is. The script is written to use exclamation SO. Yeah, so just go into OBS set add browser source, paste that link in there, and then change Modding Unlimited to your channel name, and then try it out, see if it works. It only works when you're live, though. I mean, if you're not live, and if I weren't live and I went to my Twitch and typed it in, it would do the shout out, but it won't play the clip. But if you're live, it'll play a clip. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go use the restroom, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna mute my mic. Sorry for the mic noise, y'all. I didn't mute it before I got up. All right. Well, we're down to 2 warnings now. It's got a pretty good hail core in it. I'm not really seeing rotation. What radar are we on? KOAX. So we're on this radar. Red is away. Nope, that's towards -10, -31. So that's 41. This is backwards. This is weird. This should all be one color because the one color is towards the radar and the other color is away from the radar, and the radar is right here. So these shouldn't be 2 different colors. Unless this looks like this storm might be splitting. Looks like this storm might be splitting. There's the rotation. There's one rotation right there. I can see it. But I don't see this one. That's a weird box. And you are more than welcome, Death. We do what we can when we can. Now, I finally figured out why I was dropping frames. I bought an overlay here a while back, and it was a browser source overlay, and it was causing my stream to drop frames. So I try not to use browser sources anymore. That's the only one right now that I'm using. All my other ones are local files. So I got to figure out a way to take that overlay and get it to work locally on my machine so I don't have to use a browser source. And I know how to do it, I just haven't done it yet. But I paid $10 for that overlay. I'll just ask them for a damn refund. Well, I take that back. It may not be just the overlay though, because I was also running a radio station as a browser source, so I could listen to internet radio while I was streaming, and I'd hear it here, but when it recorded it and put it on Twitch as an archive, it didn't record it, so I wouldn't get a DMCA hit. You can listen to music, but if you're recording it and archiving your video, then that's when you get in trouble. So I had a web radio station as a browser source, and I had OBS set up to where it would play it. I could hear it locally, but it wouldn't record it. And I think that's what was causing my drop frames, was the actual radio station and a combination of the overlay. But I'm leaning more towards the radio station, because streaming radio takes up a lot of bandwidth. So I was streaming it in and then restreaming it out. Did I just see another box pop up? I did. I think I did. Let's see what the storm's doing south of me. Oh, it's starting to go north of I-70, so that's good. So if these storms start getting down in here, then they're in the direction to head to me. So anything from here to here has a chance of hitting me. And after dark, because storms here have a tendency to move easterly at dark, so anything from here to here after dark has a tendency to hit me. I'm right here. My dot's gone. Oh, I took my GPS dot off, didn't I? These are trying to bow. Wonder where Reed is. Reed Timmer's out chasing this. I was watching him early. He crossed the Missouri out of Iowa, I believe, into Nebraska. So I don't know where he's at, but Reed Timmer's chasing this storm. He was live on Facebook earlier. Let's see if I can bring him up. Let's see if he's live, still live. Oh, my nose. Yeah, he's still alive. I gotta mute this so before I can play it though. It won't let me mute the tab. It's not letting me mute it. There it is, mute tab. Alright, it's muted. Now I can play it. It doesn't say where he's at though. Yeah, Reed Timmer's still live on Facebook. It's called Reed Timmer Extreme Meteorologist. But I can't tell where he's at. And this video's pixelated right now. Just seen a radar update. Put it in motion, see what it's doing. Well, that was a major jump. So that was at 1:30 out here. This is when that was when the first one popped up, was 1:30, right there. And that's when I started my stream, which that was an hour and a half ago. So that's how much it's moved in an hour and a half. Doesn't look like it's back building anymore though. Yes it is. It's still back building because it's getting farther south. See, there was a cell trying to pop right here on that last frame. So yeah, it's still back building. So it's not done. It's still trying to do something. See you, Dad. Take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, have a fun day at work. I don't know what work is. I'm retired military. I know one thing. I'm done with coffee, though. I've already drank too much because I haven't ate today. Hey, Barry's on. Wonder if he's helping Nate or if he's helping Reed. Probably helping Nate. Isn't it? Yeah, Nate's chasing right now. Let's see what Nate's doing. Alright, he's not chasing anything either. Why do I not have any chat? Yes. And again, Dad, have a good day at work. Or night. Let's see. Am I on base velocity or storm? I'm on storm. I think these high wind gusts is fueling the velocity radar. I don't know what to do. Guys, I'm not feeling very well. I may end this early. I drank too much coffee and haven't had anything to eat, and it's upsetting my stomach. So I may get off. I may send you over to another storm chaser. That and I'm hot. That's not helping any either. But I definitely don't feel good right now. So I'll send you over here. You guys weren't supposed to hear that. Excuse me. I'll wait a little bit longer. Did they just report another tornado? That was at 21 UTC. So that was just now. So that's just reported. Don't see my OBS. Where's it at? There it is. Well, another one popped down here, y'all. Got a hell core with it too. It's hard to tell where they're at. Oh, there it is, right there. I think these high wind gusts are messing with the velocity radar. I want to keep an eye on this down here. Anything pops up in this triangle, it's a pretty good chance it's going to hit me. Because I am right there. So anything down through here is going to concerns me as far as hitting me. I got relatives up in Iowa, but I think they're in Des Moines. I got an uncle up in Des Moines. And I got uncle and a cousin. No, different sides of the family. And guys, those of you that are watching, here's the warnings down here. Yellow is thunderstorm, red is tornado. TORR is reported on the tornado reported on the ground. TOR is radar indicated. And then TORE is tornado emergency, which means there's a damaging tornado on the ground. Like you're probably not going to survive it if you're caught outside. Kind of tornado emergency. Tornado emergency is like stuff blown off foundation type emergency. But is just me, tornado warning, any tornado warning, get underground. Being underground is just going to increase your chances of surviving. I was trying to remember, well, the Kentucky tornadoes, they were early morning. And see, these actually kicked off earlier than they originally thought they were going to. Because they thought this was going to be a nighttime event. And we're 2 hours, an hour and a half away from darkness. And look, it's snowing out here. That's a snow warning. Snow squall warning. So we got tornadoes here, we got snow here. But I think that's probably a boo-boo. I'm guessing that's probably a boo-boo. Because actually, here. I can turn snow warnings off. Since how this is probably a storm that's tornado warned, we'll just keep it in our sights. And we're on this radar. So we're on Omaha. Omaha. I'm looking at the wrong chat. Like I said, guys, if you're watching and you're in one of these tornado boxes, let me know and I will zoom into that area. Oh, hell. I didn't realize there was one way down there. So this is the Madison one they were talking about, I think. So what radar are you on? Topeka. So it's a little too far for that one, but this is getting down in my area. See, I'm right here. If that stays on that path, it could get me. And in my area particularly, after the sun goes down, the storms here have a tendency to turn more easterly. So it's got an hour and a half to get up in here and turn right. So this concerns me as far as my area, which, like I said, is right here. And then I've got relatives up here in Des Moines. On both sides of the family. 2 sets of relatives. Am I hearing? Oh, Doctor. Excuse me, Dr. Phil's on my TV. Look at all the hell in this squall line. 3/4, 3/4, 3/4, 3/4, half. Excuse me. I was watching another storm chaser and then I got network error, so I quit watching it. Turn the track on. So see, according to the track, that's going to go north of me. Like up into Iowa north of me. Should just call him Dr. Bull. Oh, did another tornado warning just pop up? Yep, 2 in Kansas now. Alright guys, so this is getting, like I said, these are getting towards my area, or headed, if they stay on their current path, especially if they get within this area right here. So these concern me for as far as hitting me. Especially the farther south they get. These are hardly ever accurate. Just gives you a general idea what direction they're headed. I just turned it on to see if it's turning easterly yet, but it won't. It's not. You gotta remember, guys, we're getting wind gusts at 60 mile an hour, and that's before the storms get here. So these storms are probably moving 70, 80 mile an hour as they blow through. Well, let's see. Let's check on one of them. Let's click on this one. Moving northeast at 50. Something made a liar out of me. Chapman. 4 miles northeast of Chapman, moving northeast at 50. And this one's 4 miles southwest of Riley, moving northeast at 60. Oh, excuse me. Now, I was thinking about getting off, y'all. So we have 4 active tornado warnings right now. I don't know why they're putting these wind warnings up, because we all know these are storm wind warnings. These are not storm wind. These are just wind warnings. But these are storm wind warnings. I've got thunderstorm boxes turned off. There's your thunderstorm boxes. I turn them off because it declutters the map. And I got the chase network turned off as well, where there'd be a bunch of green and yellow dots on the map. Oh, excuse me. I've been up since 1 a.m., y'all. The wind blew my screen door open at 1 a.m. About ready for a nappy. Lord knows I need some beauty sleep. Lots, right? I've seen the SB radar update. And welcome to the stream, y'all. We're just watching this line of storm to see what it's going to do. Because, like I said, starts popping tornado warnings down here, then it's headed. That could, anything in this triangle, especially in the southern end of it, can end up here by me. These can, if it gets dark and these storms turn easterly like they normally do around here after the sun goes down. So these are in an area that, like I said, after dark they could be headed my way. Did another tornado warning pop up? Something down here updated, but I didn't see what it was. Oh, yeah. I think they dropped one or extended one. There was a little one in here. A little box that's disappeared, so they must have dropped one. Wonder if I go to my radar. I think it's going to be too far for that one, though. I don't know why, but the Kansas City radar, every time I click on it, it does not want to draw in. I just realized that's a different box than that one. I don't know what the difference is. Is one a gust and one is straight line? Or sustained? Yeah, so what is non-thunderstorm wind gust and wind damage? Okay, so that's what that means. So that's actual wind damage. So that's wind damage. Semi-rollover, uprooted tree. So that's a semi-rollover on US-50. Okay, now we know. So one is wind and one is wind damage. Now we're down to 3. So they dropped one in Kansas. Yep, they did. All right, guys, I gotta use the restroom again. I really, really, really don't feel good. That's Topeka radar, yeah. Topeka, Kansas City, Des Moines, that's KCHI, or MCI, I mean, Kansas City International. That's Wichita, Springfield. Oh, just popped another one up here, didn't they? Let's move to this radar. Move to this radar. Well, that one's a TORR. Where is it? Confirmed tornado was located over Beamer, or 32 miles east of Norfolk, moving northeast at 60. So we'll be near Bancroft at 3:55, Pender at 4, Emerson at 4:10, and Winnebago at 4:15. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include the Highway 9 and 51 Junction and Thurston. Tornado on the ground. Seek cover, y'all, preferably underground. There's another tour. Oh, that's the same one. I should say Tor R instead of Tor. So that one's new. This one's still 4:30. Yeah, Beamer. Spotters confirmed near Beamer. They dropped the one in Kansas. Where's Beamer at? There's Beamer. So this is one where tornadoes reported on the ground. Oh, there it is. I see the circulation. 47. So it's right there, folks. Circulation's right there. I think this one extended the other one. I've seen this update, but I don't know what it updated. This is the one we want to keep an eye on. This reported on the ground. It's a TOR R. So I wonder what local would that be? Omaha, Nebraska's local TV station that would be broadcasting this. That's one overlay I would love to have for this program is local news broadcast, so you could watch a live stream of their actual newscast. Like I said, I want to keep an eye on this down here because anything that pops up in here is coming towards me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not feeling good. I drank too much coffee and I haven't ate. It's upsetting my stomach. You know what? If I got any chips left, I do. Mute my mic so you don't hear me chomping on these. I gotta get something in my stomach. I can find my OBS. I mute my mic so you don't hear me chomping on chips. Those chips aren't tasting good either. We got 4 active now, and they're all in Nebraska. And 3 of them are reported. Tornado reported. Now they're all TORRs. At least 2 are the same. They just extended it. With this one, confirmed tornado was located near Meade, We're 22 miles west of Omaha, moving northeast at 75. And this one, or this one's an extension of this one. So we'll read this one. Tornado located near Beamer or 32 miles east of Norfolk, moving northeast at 60. Put it in motion. Oh, this one recycled, because remember when that little box, remember when this box was up and then it disappeared altogether? Well, it recycled, because there it is again. And we're on this radar. Got a lot of circulation down here, but nothing's popping. Alright guys, I'm going to bed. I don't feel good. I'm going to send you over to another chaser. Go tell Storm Chasing IRL that Marty Unlimited said hey. And for those of you that stopped by, thank you. We appreciate it. And we'll catch you all later. This is Marty and we're out.